the Instagram-worthy new Museum of Ice Cream is becoming known for something other than fun and frozen treats. The pop-up museum, which opened December 13, Indiana Miami Beach has become an environmental hazard, according to the city. Sprinkles from of the museum's more popular draws, a mini swimming pool topped with 100 million plastic dots, have been popping up on city sidewalks and streets. The city's code compliance department issued a courtesy notice and 2 sanitation violations for creating an environmental hazard, according to Melissa Bertier, Miami Beach City spokeswoman. The first violation carried a $1,000 fine and the second, issued Wednesday, carries a $2,000 fine, she said. We have been regularly inspecting the location, and will continue to do so in order to ensure that plastic debris remains free from our streets and waterways, Bertier added. She noted that the museum was putting measures into place to mitigate the conditions, including but not limited to, the hiring of a cleaning crew, instituting checkpoints to remove sprinkles indoors, vacuums to remove sprinkles that escape, and relocating the pool to the beginning instead of the end of the museum. The Museum of Ice Cream opened to the public during Art Basel 2017. The city's Public Works Department also added mesh catchers in the storm drains near the museum to collect any other stray sprinkles. Located at 3400 Collins Avenue in the Faena district, the Museum of Ice Cream is a temporary pop-up that will be open through the end of January. In a statement, museum spokeswoman Devin Pucci said, "We take our role very seriously as a public-facing entity and aim to inspire and position ourselves as a brand who greatly understands our social responsibility and cultural presence. As a result, we have taken immense precautions to ensure we are environmentally conscious and implementing sustainable efforts." South Florida is home to auto museums, science museums, and an erotic art museum. So a museum dedicated to ice cream seems like a cool, new addition to the mix. The Museum of Ice Cream, a temporary pop-up, is expected to be open from December 13 through mid-January at the Faena district, 3400 Collins. South Florida is home to auto museums, science museums, and an erotic art museum. So a museum dedicated to ice cream seems like a cool, new addition to the mix. The Museum of Ice Cream, a temporary pop-up, is expected to be open from December 13 through mid-January at the Faena district, 3400 Collins. Pucci added that the museum has brought in multiple cleaners that are constantly sweeping around the building as well as paying extra attention to the waterway entrance, and that the museum has already begun the process of creating a biodegradable sprinkle for our sprinkle pool that will be implemented in the near future. The museum, which was touted by its owner as a safe environment for visitors to embrace their imagination and creativity, opened to much fanfare. It features frozen treats and rooms decorated with bananas, another for gummy bears, and the sculpture room, which has oversized pink bonbons.